Hello everyone, today we got some spicy news for AMD fans. While most gamers in North America are sticking with NVIDIA, something interesting happening in Europe, especially in Germany. AMD's Radeon RX 9000 series is actually outselling the RTX 50 series on one of the biggest German retailer, Mindfactory. According to the latest GPU sales data from Mindfactory, AMD's Radeon RX 90 series is leading in GPU sales, beating NVIDIA's new RTX 50 series. Even though NVIDIA's RTX 50 series price has come down to almost MSRP or even lower in some cases. At the top of the list, we got Radeon RX 9070 XT, selling about 470 units in just a week. That's a big jump from previous month, most likely because pricing has dropped and AMD is becoming more budget-friendly option. Next is RX 9060 XT, which comes in two versions, 8GB and 16GB. No surprise here, the 16GB variant is way more popular, selling 250 units, while 8GB version sold around 40. That's even less than NVIDIA's RTX 5060, which sold around 45 units. When it's come to NVIDIA, the RTX 5060 Ti and RTX 5070 Ti did fairly well, selling 145 and 125 units. But surprisingly, the RTX 5070, which dropped Amazon US sale last month, only sold about 55 units at Mindfactory, even lower than AMD's RX 9070, which has been sold around 75 units, slightly better than RTX 5070. We don't know exact reason for this, since we can see lot of RTX 5070 editions becoming available between 550 to 600 euros, which is much lower than the MSRP 649 euros. If we took total number, AMD grabbed 65% of GPU sales at Mindfactory this past week, with 9050 units sold, and for NVIDIA, just 35% with 510 units. And the fun fact, AMD is also leading in revenue share, earning 58.30% of total revenue for GPUs, even though their average GPU price is lower, around 574 euros, compared to NVIDIA's 770 euros. Why this price gap is mainly because of expensive cards like RTX 5080, 5070 Ti, and 5090 driving up NVIDIA's average. Now here's my personal take on this. It's kinda refreshing to see AMD finally gaining ground. For a long time, AMD was seen as a budget brand, but Radeon 4 lineup is showing some serious value, especially the RX 9070 XT. While NVIDIA still has an edge in ray tracing, DLSS, driver reliability, and just launched smooth motion for older games, I think more gamers in Europe are just smart with their money. If you're not chasing the absolute max setting with ray tracing, AMD makes a lot of sense. And also, let's not ignore the impact of driver improvement from AMD. Years ago, AMD drivers were mess. Now they are stable, smoother, and more competitive than ever. This doesn't mean NVIDIA is falling, but AMD is clearly more appealing in market where pricing and value matters more than branding. So, will we see the trend spreading to other regions? It's possible, especially if AMD keeps up the competitive pricing and NVIDIA doesn't respond fast enough. Let me know in the comment, are you team green or team red right now? And if you buying GPU in 2025, what's matter to you? Price, performance, features like DLSS, ray tracing? Let me know. If you find this update useful, subscribe for more GPU news and gaming hardware update. I cover all the latest leaks, launch as they happen. Thank you.